'Twas brillig, and the slidey toes did gyre and gimble in the wave. He took his vorpal sword in hand. Long time the manxome foe he sought. The vorpal blade went snicker-snack. He left it dead, and with its head, he went galumphing back.
Born in 1936 to Edith and William Feary Rowell, one of 7 children, I was born in a tied cottage, which belonged to the farmer who let the worker live there at his mercy. The cottages were very cold and damp, as they only had soil or brick for the floors, with only 1 or 2 fires, one of which was a cooking range that burnt wood or coal. I felt like one of my pigs after my 18th birthday, when I got my call-up papers for national service. I was the only one in my family who had to go. I had to report to Cambridge for my medical. I'd only been on a train once before, and never been away from home. Like most, I passed for the army. When we got to our bed space, we were told that blankets were to be folded, with corners neatly shaped, including shaving and eating utensils. Every bed of kit had to be in line, all down the room. Then you had to stand by your beds to have your kit inspected. We were in the Royal Artillery. Our sergeant was Anglo-Italian, a huge man who used to be a wrestler, so no one argued with him. He said that our troop was called the Easy Troop, but he said it would be far from easy, and we would train until we drop. We had to do examinations to find out what we were best suited for. A signalman was to be my occupation for the next 22 months. I thought that was strange, as I hadn't even used a telephone. I said I didn't know anything about wireless, but we learned to send and receive messages and lay telephone lines across rivers and roads. The next exciting phase was when we got the information where we were to be posted. I was going to Dortmund in Germany. We were part of an elite squad called the Counter-Bombardment. What it really meant was, if there was a war, we would be in the front line between the enemy and our guns. It was our job to send messages to tell our guns where to aim.
I just got married, just moved to a small town, just opened up an antique shop. It might be just like you. Except from the time that I was a little girl, I knew that I could talk to the dead.
It's all right, honey.
Earthbound spirits, my grandmother called them. The ones who have not crossed over because they have unfinished business with the living, and they come to me for help. To tell you my story, I have to tell you theirs.
Sorry I shot you, kid.
It's okay, Professor Smooth. You did the right thing.
I know, but I still feel bad about it.
Just make sure you shoot the demon that did this, won't you?
I'll try, but I've only got a couple of neon spectral bullets left. And by that, I literally mean 2.
You can do it. Why, you're the greatest professor the world has ever known.
Cheers.
Why? Back. Oh, for... Get me some water.
Oh, what sort of water?
Get me some water. That's alright. Fine, I swallowed it.
Oh, you've swallowed it. Oh, this is great, guys, but can we just take a quick break? Gareth, can I have a word?
Sean, you alright?
I was so sure that this was going to be our best film. This was going to get Ganesh noticed.
Well, still can, you know? I mean, we're all working hard.
Working hard? You had Horlicks all over your face. You ruined our best scene because you were eating a tea bag.
I know, but I'm sorry, alright? I mean, We've just got to pull through. I mean, do you remember that time we watched The Never-Ending Story? I mean, I didn't think I was going to make it, but you pulled me through, Sean. You. And we need you to pull us through this, too. Come on, partner.
All right.
I've been gaming now for about 20 years. I first started when I was about 13 years old. And that was due to the reason that when I was small, we didn't have all Xboxes or PS3s and super fast computers that they have now. This for me was a brand new board game. It just kind of hit the market and came out. So I got into it sort of when it was very first on the market, and it's kind of stayed with me. There are many aspects to the gaming hobby. Obviously playing battles, painting miniatures, and getting involved in the club. But what really interests me the most about the hobby is the actual social aspect, is that these guys come together once a week at the club or in their own houses, and they play games and they have a really good time playing them.